Hi, I'm James Carmichael. I'm currently the End Polio Now specialist for Great Britain and Ireland. There are just two countries today in which polio is regarded as endemic. That's to say, the naturally occurring virus is still active. And that is, of course, Pakistan and Afghanistan. Recently, the World Health Organization had to set back the target for ending polio by another year. And many people would wonder, well, why would that be necessary? The simple answer is the scale of the difficulties and problems faced by vaccination teams in both these countries. Just recently, an extremist team, a group of people in Pakistan, stopped traffic, took people out of cars and buses and murdered 22 people. The scale of the security difficulties in these countries is enormous. There's a sheer difficulty of reaching some communities in remote and mountainous regions. There's a relatively high birth rate in both countries, which means every year there's a new cohort of children that have to be reached and vaccinated. The scale of the difficulties are huge. It's not a medical problem in Pakistan and Afghanistan. It is a human problem, a political problem, a social problem, an economic problem. All of these kind of difficulties that network together to make the situation very, very complex. One of the challenges presented with polio has been the problem associated with the vaccination itself. The form of the vaccination that was used for many, many years was very easy to administer, very simple to distribute, but it had one inherent difficulty. The vaccine used a form of the virus that was not dead, but merely weakened. The problem then is, if vaccination levels in a community drop below 95%, then that vaccine-based virus can begin to circulate. And over time, the virus can recover its virility and become a source of polio itself. This has been a persistent problem across Central Africa, where many countries have had outbreaks of polio caused by the vaccine itself. There is a new vaccine, the novel vaccine, which overcomes that difficulty, but we're left with a legacy problem here. And of course, if someone travels carrying this vaccine-based virus, that too can then spread in other populations. So it has surfaced in different parts of the world, carried there by individuals travelling, and most recently, of course, a variety of the vaccine-based virus has been discovered in Gaza, and there's one confirmed case of a child who has contracted a paralytic form of polio. There will be more that we have not yet discovered. This is a huge threat to the End Polio Now programme. If this is not curtailed and dealt with in Gaza, the threat is much greater than just the population of people in Gaza. It can spread throughout the Middle East as a result. Make no mistake, the End Polio Now campaign plays a critical role of advocacy and of maintaining impetus behind the End Polio Now campaign. It will succeed, but it will take time and it will take dedication to make it happen. The funds that are raised by Rotary towards the Global Polio Initiative have a far greater impact than the sheer numbers suggest. There's been training, employment, improvements to general health and development of health infrastructure, which has all come as part of the End Polio Now campaign. In the midst of a situation where we've seen the very worst of what people can do, when I'm talking about wars and hatred, the End Polio Now campaign stands as a shining example of the very best that humanity is capable of. If we are able to sustain this campaign, if every Rotarian, every club, every district is able to continue the effort and work, the end results will be truly historic, with an impact that will last for generations to come. Everybody should seize the opportunity to be part of a moment in history by contributing to the End Polio Now campaign.